Have you ever heard of a woman who literally changed the world from a dusty, leaky shed? This isn't a fairy tale. It's the true story of Marie Curie, one of the most brilliant minds in history. Her genius and unstoppable ambition didn't just win her one Nobel Prize, but two, in two different scientific fields. A feat that's still incredibly rare today. But her path was anything but easy. Imagine moving to Paris with barely any money, driven by a burning passion for knowledge in an era when women were actively discouraged from science. Marie didn't just face down skepticism. She shattered it, together with her husband, the equally brilliant Pierre Curie. She embarked on a quest that would redefine our understanding of the universe. They had a hunch, a theory about a mysterious energy emanating from certain elements. They called it radioactivity, a word they coined themselves. But to prove it, they needed to isolate the source. Their lab wasn't some state-of-the-art facility. It was a drafty, abandoned shed. Their task, to process literally tons of raw, black or cold pitch. For 4 grueling years, they toiled, stirring huge vats of boiling material, day and night, through freezing winters and sweltering summers. It was physically exhausting, back-breaking work, more like manual labor than what we imagine as science. And through this monumental effort, they did the impossible. They discovered not one, but 2 new elements. The first, she named polonium, a tribute to her beloved homeland, Poland. The second was a luminous, almost magical substance they called radium. This discovery was revolutionary. It proved that atoms, which everyone thought were the smallest, most stable building blocks of matter, could actually change and decay, releasing immense energy. Physics would never be the same. The world took notice. In 1903, Marie and Pierre Curie, along with Henri Becquerel, were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics. Marie Curie became the first woman ever to win a Nobel Prize. It was a victory against all odds, a testament to her relentless spirit. But her story is also one of profound tragedy. Just a few years later, Pierre was killed in a shocking street accident, leaving Marie devastated and alone with 2 young daughters. The world expected her to fade into obscurity, a grieving widow, but Marie Curie was not one to fade. She took over Pierre's professorship at the prestigious Sorbonne, becoming its first female professor. She continued her research with even more determination, driven to fully understand the properties of radium. She successfully isolated it as a pure metal, a monumental achievement that proved its existence as a unique element beyond any doubt. For this work, she was awarded a second Nobel Prize in 1911, this time in chemistry. This made her the first person ever to win 2 Nobel Prizes. But Marie's impact went far beyond the laboratory. When World War I broke out, she saw a way for her science to save lives. She knew that X-rays could help surgeons locate bullets and shrapnel in wounded soldiers. But X-ray machines were only available in city hospitals, far from the front lines. So, what did she do? She created mobile radiography units, equipping vans with X-ray equipment powered by a dynamo. These vehicles, nicknamed petites, Curies, or little Curies, could travel right to the battlefield. Marie, along with her teenage daughter Iran, drove these vans herself, training over 150 women as X-ray operators and helping to treat an estimated 1 million soldiers. She wasn't just a scientist in an ivory tower. She was a hands-on humanitarian. However, there was a dark side to her life's work. In those early days, no one understood the dangers of radioactivity. Marie carried test tubes of radium in her pockets. She kept it by her bedside, fascinated by its faint blue-green glow. She and Pierre often worked with radioactive materials with no protection whatsoever. Their notebooks, even today, are so radioactive, they have to be stored in lead-lined boxes and can only be handled by people wearing protective gear. This constant exposure took a terrible toll on her health. Over the years, she grew weaker, suffering from what we now know was radiation poisoning. Yet, she never stopped working, never lost her passion for discovery. In 1934, Marie Curie died from aplastic anemia, a direct result of her lifelong dedication to the science that she pioneered. She truly gave her life for knowledge. Marie Curie's legacy is immeasurable. Her discoveries paved the way for nuclear physics and cancer treatments. But more than that, her life story is a powerful inspiration. It's a story of a brilliant immigrant who overcame poverty and sexism to reach the pinnacle of her field. It's a testament to the power of curiosity, the importance of perseverance, and the profound sacrifices that are sometimes made in the pursuit of science. She proved that with enough passion and determination, one person truly can change the world. Thank you so much for watching this story from historical figures and moments. If you found Marie Curie's life as incredible as I do, please hit that like button and share this video with someone who needs a dose of inspiration. We are a growing community dedicated to bringing these forgotten and impactful stories to light. If you are passionate about history and have skills in research, editing, or creative ideas, I'd love for you to join our team. Check the description for more details on how you can volunteer. Let's celebrate history together. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you won't want to miss our next journey into the past. Thanks for watching.